So just like you are, I have faced so much struggle, you see. And after all this, I asked a question to myself: what will be the remedy of all of this struggle? How to free from the struggle? So I start reading many spiritual books, many books related to psychology, philosophy, and I realized the more and more I read, more and more I realize what will be our causes, root causes of our sufferings. So I think it would be better if I said my thoughts, my realization with you. And so I started a Facebook page and philosophy of life, as you see, and I started writing many quotes. And after writing many quotes, and there was many peoples like my students. As you know, I am a mathematician. I teach pure mathematics. So many of my students ask me about what they do if they face or a certain problem. So I think that after so many discussion, it would be better to have a YouTube channel, you see, to tell you about my thoughts and what will be the remedies that I think it should be useful for you. So as you see, the question is how to be absolutely peaceful, or I mean rather I say how to be happy always. So answering this question, there should be two parts. One part regarding the solution, and another part what is the main purpose. What is the main purpose of our lives, right? So you see, the main problem of our life is that we expect so much. We expect so much from others, our close ones, and when we do something for them, we expect something in return. And if the person do as our expectation told us to, we feel happy, and if they don't, we feel sad, we feel depressed. So what is the main problem? Is the problem regarding to them, their thoughts, or it is our thought that we expected? Of course it is our thought, because we expected from them, expected something, at least something from them. When we help a person, we expect help in return. That is our main problem. So more and more we expect, the more and more our sufferings are increases. So the less you expect, if you minimize your expectations, it is the main problem. You find the solution. This is the solution, you see. These are our expectations. If I give you an example, it should be like that. You expect, you helped your friend because he or she needs that help. And after helping him or her, when you are facing a problem, you want them to help yours and to snatch you out from that problem, like that. It is always our expectations. So if that person helps you, then no problem, then no worry, you feel happy, you feel so much connected with that person. And this result, these connections and the feelings you are facing, that need of fulfill your expectations, that causes our sufferings. So what is the remedy? The remedy is, if you minimize your expectations, not only from others but from yourself as well. Like a student want to achieve something, want to get a good results. So what is the way to have a good result? You have to study, but not like just studying, but it is like more than you need to study with your all understandings. You need to understand the correct way, right? You need to understand the correct way of studying correctly to have achieved the goal. Many of my students ask me that I studied so hard but I didn't score a good or as they expected to. So what is the main problem? It is the problem of the university exam, or is it something else? If you understand a thing correctly, if you understand yourself correctly, rather I say it is the right term, right word, right phrase. If you understand yourself correctly, if your understanding are right, if you think properly, if you think right, you will eventually do the right. So when you study, when a student study, if he understand a subject more properly, or I rather say more correctly, if his goals are clear, absolutely clear, and the path he or she wanted to walk, path is absolutely clear, the idea of the path is clear, then I say it 50% chance that he scored a good result, but there is a 50% possibility I think he can't. He didn't get the result he expected. But what will be the result? Actual result, if you say. He studied so hard, he learned so much, but he didn't get the result. That is just a result. It doesn't differentiate you from anything. Doesn't differentiate you from you and your knowledge. You know these things, right? So the less you expect, and without expectation, with full your understanding, if you walk a path, if you do something for yourself and others, you will feel happiness, you will feel satisfied. Second one is the attachments. After reading Gita, there was a word, a phrase, I mean. The phrase says like that a human being wants to live always, didn't die too early, have to be peaceful always, didn't want to be sad. But this is the wrong thing. Everything human being wants to have, he already have it. This is nothing outside. If you want to be happy, happiness is a choice. You can feel happiness. If you feel content what you have, if you feel satisfied what you have, then of course you feel happiness. The wrong we did is we want happiness like from others. If someone do something, we feel happy. If someone don't, we feel sad. So our happiness is in their hands, but it is not right. Your happiness is in your hand. If you feel to be satisfied what you have, then of course you feel happiness. This is the life. There's nothing outside. You expected something, someone said you bad words, bad things, and you feel depressed. So what will be the actual cure, remedy? Because you are thinking about it. That person says you something bad, and you constantly think about it. This is the problem. It is not our thought, but our thinkings. We constantly thinking about a thought. We think about the past, we think about the future, but not the present. We are worrying too much about our future, and we are always depressed of thinking our past. Always feel like these things again happens in future, and that is the root cause of our suffering. We didn't live in the present moment, right? So what should you do? Always minimize your expectations. If you want to be happy, you can happy. You can feel the happiness. Happiness is a choice, I already said it. If you feel content, if you feel satisfied, what you have? At least something. You have your life. You have this life. It is not bigger. It is infinite. You have it. You have everything. What you need to live this life. Think about those people who didn't get a full meal a day. What will be their thoughts? Their thought is to how to conquer this hunger, how to have food. You have the food. Maybe your parents, maybe your surroundings is not that good enough for you, for your thoughts. But at least you have them. So this is the solution. If you less expect, if you accept what the person is, you have a bad, you have a good bad friend. I say, if I can't quote that bad, he may not be bad enough, but you have a friend who already like to tell you the things, bad things, bad words. So what is the solution? You just cut your ties from that friend. It is the solution? No. This is not the solution. There are peoples, it is their beliefs, their thinkings. If they angry, they said bad words. It is their behavior. If you accept them as they are, if you accept them what they are, then there will be no problem. It is our problem because we can't accept those persons. We can't accept those persons actually they are. We don't like it. We want to change that person, but can't change ourselves. If you can't change yourself, how can we expect other person to change for you? They never change for you. They only change when they wanted to. So if you accept the truth, accept the reality, right? Like a lion hunt a deer. It is truth. It is a universal truth. So if you have a feeling with that deer is very innocent, then you feel bad, then you feel depressed, then you feel unhappy to see him hunted down, right? If you accept the truth, the lion hunts the deer, it is absolutely fine. It is truth. It is universal truth. It is the laws of nature. Then you have no suffering. You have no worrying. You can't. No one can't. No one make you depressed. No one can't. If you change your thoughts, it is depend on your thoughts. If you think the right, as I said, you eventually do the right. But your thinking must be right. Your understanding must be clear enough to understand the things. Now come the actual part. actually the purpose of our lives. How to be peaceful, how to what gives us actual peace. Peaceful, to be absolutely peaceful it is always our choice to be peaceful, as I said about the happiness. But there was a word in Hinduism which is enchanted in the end of every mantras. The word is called Shanti, that means peace, and they enchanted it thrice, like Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. If I explain this word to you, it means the first Shanti means that we want the nature to be absolutely calm and peaceful. We pray for the nature. We pray for the nature and everything nature has. The second Shanti means we pray for the animals or beings. Pray from a little plant to a big tree, a little animal to a animal like elephants, everything, from an ant to elephant. We pray for them, pray for good for them. And the last Shanti is for every human beings, their mental as well as their mental peace and their health. We pray for their mental peace and their health. Just like this, not like this word Shanti, but if you just pray a phase like that, every person in this world may have peace, may have what they wanted to have. Just be calm down and just pray the word in your mind, at least one or twice. You can feel the peace. You feel what the actual peace is. This is the life. What will be the value of our lives if we can't even help other persons? But with minimum expectation, make them tends to zero. Help everyone, even he is a friend or foe. Every single person. Help them. You'll find the peace. You find the satisfaction. If you help them without expectation, you'll feel the satisfaction in here. This is the life, my friend. If you want to live the life, do for things, do for others, help others. You'll find peace. Thank you.